It's the day after court, the appeals court thing that, you know, I did not prevail in, but that's okay. Yeah, it's one thing to lose money, but I just read the declaration of how she got the restraining order. I would be afraid of me too after reading this. But not one word in this declaration is true. At least not to my... I have not called her all these vicious names. I had, you know, said that I was going to sue her. And I do recall saying the F word on that one occasion when I wanted to see her in the court because she destroyed my fence. But she says here I'm calling her all kinds of nasty names. And her roommate and her grandson. And I keep telling them they, you know, I'm going to have this printed out so you can read what is being said about me. But yeah, I got to go to the police department today and subpoena, or at least go speak to some police officers about this, because this is not nice. Yeah, totally untrue. Definitely, yeah. Full-on fabrication here. Yeah, declaration. It says here that I'm throwing rocks at her all the time, and I threatened to burn down the fence that's still standing, and that I'm demanding she give me money, and that, oh my God, that I've got to slash the tires on her car. Yeah, full-on fabrication. Full-on. Yeah, no wonder she was granted a restraining order. Definitely, we got to get in that courtroom on June 19th. And right now, I'm actually outside trying to do some gardening, and she pulls up. So, you know, according to the restraining order, I'm not allowed to be in her view. But, you know, I live here, and I need to do some gardening. Dog's getting a little sunshine. I'm going to get some sunshine and actually do some gardening. If her, the grandson, or the roommate cross my path out here, I'm just going to smile and not say a word, because, you know, I don't think she can have me arrested for smiling. But then again, who knows at this point, right? You know, it's another day, and, well, I was sitting here thinking about everything that's been happening, and it occurred to me in the one sentence under the restraining order that I received, her declaration, that she states that she's on, you know, different types of drugs, and that her dosage had been increased because of me, because it was giving her palpitations and all of that. And I'm thinking, because nothing in that declaration is true. Not one word, not one statement, not one anything that I'm aware of, you know, that, I mean, she may have had some palpitations, but that's probably true. I don't know, but nothing that she's accused me of doing. And I thought, maybe these drugs that she's on, perhaps they make her, you know, I don't know, imagine things that are happening. Or maybe she is having some type of, I don't know. I don't know what she's having. I just know that maybe the drugs are the reason she thinks I've said certain things to her, done certain things to her. But I haven't done any of those things. That much I know for sure. And maybe that's why she destroyed my fence. You know, because I've heard of people that, you know, they do drugs and it has different side effects. Maybe that's a side effect. Just imagining things are happening, like some type of a psychosis or something. I don't know. I just know that I, at this point, have to, you know, somehow disprove all the allegations. So, yeah, at this point in time, you know, I'm still a little upset that I did not, I guess, prevail in this court case against my next-door neighbor. I should have prevailed. I already won once. And again, like I said, apparently small claims is just a myth, because you don't really win when you win. You have to actually win twice for it to be a legitimate win. And they don't tell you that when you go to sue somebody. And since I'm not a pro at the courthouse like apparently my neighbor is, I didn't know that. But, and you know, I wasn't allowed to show any of my videos that shows what happened. And then I got slapped with that restraining order. And after reading that restraining order and everything she accused me of, I'm really beginning to think that maybe she's, you know, this is all in her mind, that I did this to her. You know, maybe, I don't know, hallucinations. I can't pronounce that word. But, you know, psychosis of some kind, because what she's saying I've done to her, there's no way I've done to her. And like I said, maybe I have given her palpitations simply because she got busting up my fence. You know, maybe that kind of messed with her a little bit, but I have never threatened her. I have never thrown rocks at her. I have not said I'm going to burn her house down. I have not slashed her tires or tried to slash her tires or anything to that effect, or threatened to slash her tires. And, you know, if it's my fault that she needs more drugs, well, why was she on drugs to begin with? You know, like I said, I don't want to be thrown in jail, you know, for something somebody imagined. I mean, that would really be bad. Just because I sued somebody, you know, now the end result's going to be I have to defend this restraining order and show that I don't deserve it. You know, half of me, you know, wants to kind of feel sorry for her, because I guess it has been pretty stressful. And if she's dealing with any type of mental issues, then yeah, I kind of feel sorry for her. But the other half of me is like, I can't let her mental issues cause me any more grief. I mean, really, truly, it's got to come to an end here. Okay, another trip to the local Office Depot. I'm going to make a couple copies of the declaration. And then I'm going to head over to the Simi Valley Police Department and see if I can find the officer named in that declaration and find out why I wasn't even notified of this transpiring. It clearly says in the declaration that the officer came to her house and wanted to make sure she was safe. So yeah, I want to find out who this officer is and just have a little discussion with him if possible. Okay, bye. Okay, I just got off the phone with the Simi Valley Police Department. Actually, you know, I definitely do need to go speak with the officer that is named in this. Officer Charles Steve Shorts of the Simi Valley PD. Because it clearly, you know, tells me that, you know, if this, I guess, little declaration has any weight to it, that an officer, Mr. Steve Shorts, would have came over and told me, hey, we got an issue going on next door and it entails you, so let's have a talk. You know, anything to that effect. But, yeah, no, I was never notified of anything. I just received the elder abuse restraining order. So I think I need to speak with Officer Steve Shorts. Okay. All right, bye. That was my lawyer, actually. Yeah, as horrible as it was that I did not win that appeal, like I said, that's only money. Actually, truly. Probably should have asked for a continuation or a stay based solely on the fact that she had filed that phony elder abuse claim against me 3 days prior to my getting into that appeal court. And, you know, because that really takes precedent here over whether or not she destroyed my fence. Because, anyway, yeah, definitely got to deal with this phony elder abuse claim. Very important right now. You want to go outside and play? Is that it? You want to go outside and play? Okay, come on, I'll let you come outside. Come on. See all those cypress trees? Yeah, I'm taking a cue from the other neighbor. I'm going to plant them all along here. I took the declaration and turned it into a declaration. Get it? Yeah, like the Declaration of Independence. Actually, I just made it much bigger so I could read it because it was pretty small print. But I may have to frame it. I don't know. All right. I'll call you tomorrow. Bye. Yay. Yeah, that was my lawyer. He is, I guess, going to be sending her a letter asking who her lawyer is before she shows up for that deposition, because, you know, if she does indeed actually have a lawyer, then he needs to be speaking with her lawyer and not her. So, and when we were in that court, you know, the appellate court, that was the first words out of her mouth. She saw that I had a lawyer with me, and she goes, "Oh, I didn't know she was going to bring her lawyer with her. Well, I have my lawyer, but, you know, I need to get a extension, or, you know, continue this case." I should have just at that point in time told my lawyer to sit down and, yeah, let's give her a continuation, because seriously, this restraining order, elder abuse claim, it really does take precedent over whether or not I was going to be able to get any money out of her for destroying my fence. Because, yeah, this is a more serious claim. And I didn't do anything at all that is stated in that declaration. And, you know, it can keep me from getting to do a few other things in the future if she gets it granted full on. Right now it's a temporary restraining order. So, yeah. So, yeah, he's, I guess, going to show maybe that she committed perjury at some point or something. I don't know what his goal is here. I just know that he's definitely going to do what he can to make sure that that restraining order I've been issued gets removed eventually, hopefully soon. I'm so glad I had a chance to talk to my lawyer tonight. But basically, yeah, the deposition takes place next week here, I guess Friday, a couple days before we actually have to do that hearing on June 19th at 1:30 in the afternoon at the Ventura County Courthouse. And, well, basically he's getting all the transcripts from not just my recent case in the appellate court where she said that she needed the continuation because her lawyer wasn't available. Just, you know, want to make sure she didn't perjure herself. So he's sending her that letter, letting her know she needs to bring her lawyer with her on the 15th, because clearly he can't be speaking with her. He needs to speak through her lawyer, if she has one. Also, you know, so I just know that I really need to get this elder abuse claim removed as soon as possible. And, yeah, we're a little bummed that I didn't win. Because I should have won, because she did break the law. Her grandson broke the law. They did intentionally destroy my property. But I'm going to plant a bunch of cypress trees. And that's where the fence was. Maybe that'll help ease the issue a little bit, right? I mean, there is more than one way to skin a cat. But no, seriously, you know, it's one thing to not get money and prevail in a courtroom. I know I should have prevailed. I know the truth. She knows the truth. Her grandson knows the truth. Regardless of whether or not justice took place in that courtroom, all of us actually know what happened. And, yeah. I already won anyway in the first courthouse, and it was with the video evidence. So, yeah, I know the truth. And they know the truth. But they also know the truth about this phony elder abuse claim, and that's a whole different animal. Yeah, that ain't flying with me. It's got nothing to do with money. It has to do with the fact that I do not want my reputation marred by some lady who just doesn't like me. And so she's going to scream elder abuse? That's not cool.